Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram,
Shri
Ram.
Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna,
Nityananda Shri
Krishna Hare
Advaita Gadadhara
Ram.
Srivasadi Gaura
Krishna Krishna,
Bhakta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna everyone. So today is Tuesday. It is 20th of February and it is Magha Masa or Madhava Masa and it is a Dwadasi Tithi. So today it is Mahadvadasi or Jaya Mahadvadasi, and today we are fasting for Ekadasi today, and also fasting for Nityananda Trayodasi and Varaha Bhagavan's appearance day. So just would like to bring a little pastime of Varahadeva from Srimad Bhagavatam. So just a story how Lord Varahadeva appeared. So in the past, in the beginning of the creation, so there are two times Varahadeva has appeared. One is Yajnavaraha and another one is Lord in the Shvetvaraha and is Yajnavaraha. So two times he appeared. So here it is appearing like in the beginning of at the end of the Chakrusha Manvantara. That is the end of 6th Manvantara or the beginning of Vayushika Manvantara. So during that time. So at that time, Brahma, he was trying to create, he created all the Kumaras and everyone else. And then he come to the point that Earth is, he also instructed Manu that Earth has been, oh Manu, just go and expand the progeny. And then he come, where should I go? Please tell me. Then likewise, Manu come, Swayambhu Manu come and ask Brahma. And then Brahma, he thinks for a long time that, okay, this earth has been sunk in the Garbhodaka waters. So, Parameshti Tvoha Madhye Tata Sannam Avekshagam Katamenam Samunyesha Iti Dadhyo Dyacharam. He thinks for a long time this earth has been in the water for a long time, how to bring out. When he was thinking, Sujito me Chitirvarbihi Plavyamana Rasamgata Atatra Kim Anusteyam Asmabihi Sargayoditehi Yasyaham Hridayat Asam Saisho Vidatu me. So only the Supreme Personality of Godhead only can help me. And how to bring this one? So likewise, he was just contemplating. When he was contemplating, iti abhijayito nasa vivrasasa anaga varaha toko diragat angushta parimanakaha. So with the tip of the thumb, so there is from the nose of Brahma, a small thing like a varaha toko niragat angushta parimanaha. A small vara has come from the nose. It is very tiny as angushta parimana. तस्याविपस्थितः कस्तः क्षणेन किल भारत गजमात्रः प्रवृदे तद adbhutam abhodmahan. And then while everyone are looking, so that little vara has grown very big, like a bigger elephant in the sky. Gajamatraha prurudhe tad adbhutam abhodmahan. मरीचि प्रमुखैः विप्रैः कुमारैः मनुना सह दृष्ट्वा तत् सौकरं रूपं तर्कयामास चित्रधा. And everyone, include all the Prajapatis like Marichi, Pramukaihi, Vipraihi, and Kumaraihi, Saha, Kumaraihi, Maruna, Saha, everyone are while looking that form of the Sukara. They're thinking, what is this kind of, it is very wonderful. Kim etat Sukara Vyadhyam Sattvam Divyam Avasthitam Aho Bhatascharyam Idham Nasayame Vinishritam. And everyone thinking, it is looking like a Sukara. Whether the Supreme Personality of Godhead has appeared from the nose of a Brahma, likewise, it is so wonderful they are thinking. Drushtu angusta siromatraha kshanad ganda silasamaha apis with Bhagavan Yesha Yajno me Kedayan Manaha. And then, so Brahma also thinking that it is like a growing very bigger in the sky. And also I am being bewildered. Likewise, Brahma is thinking. Yajno me Kedayan Manaha. And his heart is just palpitating. Iti mimamsa tasya brahmanah sahasunubhihi Bhagavan Yajna Purusho Jagadhagendra Sannibhaha. And then when Brahma is speaking to his children, all the Marichi and Kumaras and everyone, Manu. So at that time, Bhagavan Yajna Purusho Jagadhagendra Sannibhaha, and the Lord has made bigger sound. Jagadhagendra Sannibaha, all the directions have been resounding, that kind of sound, Jagadhagendra Sannibaha. At that time, Brahmana Harshayamasa Haristamsha Jidvyottaman Sa Gajjiten Kukubaha Pratiswanayata Vibuhu. And then with his sounds, all the directions when they are resounding, and then all this Brahma and sages or Marichi, Pramukha Viprehi, so they're all just thinking of it and just to please them. And then at the time, Nishimmite Garkaritam Swakeda, Shayishnu Maya Maya Sukarasya, Janaha Tapaha Satino Agnaste, Tribihi Pavitrihi Munayo Gurunansman. And all the sages, they are glorifying the Lord from the Vedic mantras. And there are also, so now it is very wonderful. The Lord is growing very big and they are looking with wonderful. So now they are doing these Veda mantras. They are reciting Veda mantras. Tesham satam Veda Vidanamurtihi Brahmavadarya Atma Gunanavadam Vinadhyabhuyo Vibodayaya Gajendra Lilo Jalama Vivesham. So while they are just glorifying the Lord, and then he entered into the Garbhodaka waters. And then he understood that all these sages are doing this prayers only for him. And then he entered into the water. How he entered into the water? Vukshiptavalaha katiraha katoraha sata vidhanvan karroma sattva kurahadabraha siddhan saiksha jyotirbhabahe bhagwan mahidraha. When he's entered into the water, so his Vukshiptavalaha katiraha katoraha, his hair on his back, it is just moving, just like a lion's hair on the head, it is moving. Likewise, the Lord is, when he is entering into water, it is moving. It is so effulgent. And also, Jyotir Bhavashe Bhagavan Mahidraha, and his hooves are his hooves are glowing, and also he has got white. These are the white teeth, the very bigger ones that comes. So likewise, his effulgent form, Bhagavan Mahidraha, he's like a very huge form of. So in such a way, he entered into the water. So there is one Vasiti Dasasikana, Vasiti Dasana Sikare Dharani Tavalagna, Shashini Kalanka Kalevani Magna, Keshavadruta Sukararupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. So this kind of rhyme, it was Jayadev Goswami, he was singing, so that is mentioned. So just to go further, Granena Prithvyaha Parimvijigran, Kurodapadesaha Swaimadbharangaham, Karaladam Sopi Akrala Drubhyam, Udviksha Vipran Gurunato Abhishitkam. When he entered into the water, he was searching because his form is the Sukara Rupa, and the quality of Sukarupa is just to search for the earth and dig the earth. At the time, he entered deep into the water. And then his, even though his teeth are very fearful, but Karala Damstro, Akrala Drugbhyam, even though his teeth is very fearful, but his eyesight, it is so pleasing. Akrala Drugbhyam, without any fear, he looking at the Budikshva Vipran Gurunuto Abhishekam, all the sages, and just to show his mercy on them. And then Savajra Putanga Nipata Vega, Vishin Kukshi Tanayan Dhanwan, Utrusta Dirghormi Bhujeri Vataha, Chukroshe Gneshwara Pahimeti. the way he jumped into the water, when he with a bigger mountain and then the water splashed into two, and then how it is appearing. So it is comparing the ocean is lifting two hands and praying to the Lord, Almighty Lord, don't split me like this. Likewise, that situation is so beautiful. That is, Usrutadi Gormi Bhujiri Vaktaha Chukrosha Igneshwara Pahimeti. And it is praying, it is appearing like that. Kurehi Churaprehi Daryam Tadapa Utparaparam Tripururasayam Dadarshagam Tatra Susupyuragre Yam Devadanim Saimabhyadatta. And then when he entered there and he found that Earth is there, and then with his teeth and he lifted Mother Earth on his tusks. And then Swadamstravudritya Mahimnimagdham Sautitaha Samruche Rasayaham Tatrapi Daityam Garyapatantam Sunabasandipita Tivramanyuhu. So when he was lifting Mother Earth on his tusks, and then at the time there is a Daitya has come to that point. Tatrapi Daityam Garyapatantam Sunabasandipita Tivramanyuhu. So when he was coming there, and then what he did, Lord Jaganarundana Masasya Vikramam Salilaye Bhamrugradivam Basi Tadrakta Pankankita Gandatundo Yata Gajendro Jagatim Vibhindan. And then Lord has killed this Hiranyaksha, the Daitya. That situation is the elephant is killing the Murgradi Ivambasi, killing the elephant. And that situation appears that Lord teeth were Yata Gajendro Jagatim Vibhindan. His white tusks were tinged with the blood. So how it is appearing when the elephant is going and digging the earth with its white tusks and in the red soil, how it is appearing, likewise Lord is glowing with his white tusk tinged with the blood. Yata Gajendro Jagatim Vibhindan Tamalanilam Sidanta Kochakshamuchipantam Gajlilayanga Pradnaya Badhanjal Yonuvakai Virinchityaha Uktasturisham. So during the time when he was playing his pastimes, and all these great sages like Marichi, everyone, they are started glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they are offering their prayers. Jitam jitam ti ajita yajna bhavana Trayim tanam swam paridhanvate namaha Yadhroma gattesu nilulyuraddayaha Tasmai namah karana sukarayate. And all glories to you, my Lord. Likewise, they are just jitam te ajita yajna bhavana. So they are saying jaya jaya, likewise, glorifying the Lord. And all these so many oceans are just entrapped into the holes of your body. So likewise, where the Roma, Yadroma Gatteshu Nililurdayaha, the sweating holes, the oceans are encaged there. So likewise, they are glorifying Tasmai Namah Karana Sukarayate Rupum Tavaitanunu Dusrutatmanam Durdarshanam Deva Yad Advaratmakam Chandam Sesyatvachi Barihiromasu Adhyam Drushitvam Grishu Chaturhotram. They are glorifying, comparing all his bodily parts, that his skin is having with the Gayatri Chandana, so everything in the skin of your Sukara form. And people who are bewildered and who are atheists, they cannot see. Rupam tavai tannunu duskuratapmanam durdarshanam deva yadadvaratmakam ajyam drushit vangrishu chaturhotram. And your eyes are comparing with the ghee is pouring into the Yajna Kunda. And also the hair, it is like a kushagrasa. And also his 4 feet, it is Dharma Kama Moksha. Straktundasisravu Ishana Sayoho Idudare Chamasaha Karnarandre Prasityamase Grasne Grahastute Yacharavanam Te Bhagavan Agnihotram. They're comparing with different holes of the body of Sukaradeva, the Yajna Purusha, with different parts of Yajna Kundas. Yajna Kunda is the pots. Straktunda Asisru Ishanasa Yoho. His eye, nose folds, or mouth and eyes and ears, everything is comparing with a different parts of the yajna. And his mouth, Yacharanamate Bhagwan Agnihotram, and the Agni fire, it is like the Lord's chewing. He is chewing whenever the ghee is pouring. That is, they're comparing. दीक्षानुजन्मोपसदः शिरोधरं त्वं प्रायणीय उदयनीय दंष्ट्रः जिह्वा प्रवृग्यः तव शीर्षकं कृतोः सत्यं च तव आसवो हिते. So in such a way, when they are, and people, they come and perform these yajnas with a different kinds of desires. Janmopasadaha, for just, this is like a sambandha biteya prayojana upasadaha. So that is also comparing such kind of devotees come for their elevation of spiritual life by performing the yajnas. And it is all auspicious. And then Somasturetaha Savanani Avsitihi Samsta Viveda Tavadeva Datavaha Satrani Sarvani Sirira Sanjihi Tvam Sarvigna Krutiristi Bandanaha. And then they are comparing his different parts, Somasturetaha Savanani Avsitihi and his Dhatavaha, like comparing so many other parts into different yajnas, different parts of the activities of the yajna as well. And you are all only tied up, bound by the Sarva Yajna Krutiristi Bandhanaha. Through the yajnas only you will be captured. Something like that they are mentioning. Namo namaste akila mantra devata dravyaya sarva krative kriyatmane vairagya bhaktyatma dhyanubhavita jnanaya vidya guruve namo namaha. And they are also offering their prayers. Namo namaste akila mantra devata. All the mantras only to glorify the Lord. Dravyaya Sarvakratave Kriyatmani. Everything, all available paraphernalia is only for to Param Sarvakratave Kriyatmani, only to worship you. And you are available to Vairagya Bhaktyatma Dhyana Bhavita Jnana Vidya Guruve Namo Namaha. You are the source of all the knowledge. And everything is only to know about you only. And we are offering our prayers. Vidya Guruve Namo Namaha. दंष्ट्राग्रकोट्य भगवंस्तया धृता विराजते भूधर भूः स भूधर यथावनान्निः सरतो दतादृता matam gajendrasya sapatra padmini. How that scenario is looking like whenever the Lord lifted the earth, and it, like elephant, it just jumped into the water and then lifted a beautiful lotus flower with its trunk. Likewise, the Lord is lifting the earth, and he is virajate bhudara bhuhu sabhudara. And Lord is so beautiful when he is lifting the mother earth on his tusks. त्रयीमयं रूपमिदं च सौकरं भूमण्डलेनाद दत्तादृतेन ते चकासि शृङ्गोडघनेन भुवि स कुलाचलेन्द्रस्य यतैव विभ्रमः. And just like comparing another analogy, when there are so many beautiful white clouds early in the morning in the top of the mountains, the scenario is so beautiful. Likewise, when the Lord is lifting the earth on his tusks, it is appearing like that. Kulachalendrasya yataiva vibhramaha. So beautiful. And then what sages are doing? Samsthapayainam jagatam satustatam lokaya patni masi mataram pitam virema chase namasa sahatvaya yasyam suchagnimivaranavadaha. And so you have lifted Mother Earth and on your touch, and now we are offering our prayers. Namasa sahatvaya, and our father and Mother Earth is our mother. Lokaya patni masi mataram pita. And yasyam swatagni mivaranavadaha, just like a brahmana just brings the fire out of the arani wood. Likewise, you brought Mother Earth from the water and appearing like a father and mother to all of us. Likewise, they are namasa sahatvaya. We are offering our prayers to both of you. And then they further say, Kasrat dadit anyatamah tava prabho rasam gataya bhuvi dvibarhanam savismayosau tvayi vismaye yo mayetam sasrujati vismayam. Oh my dear Lord, you have done this wonderful act, but it is not very wonderful to us because you create this entire cosmic manifestation. It is more beautiful, more wonderful than this. So likewise, they are glorifying, and at the same time, it is saying they are also saying it is a very small act for you. And then Vidhinvata Vedamayum Nijim Vapuhu Janaha Tapaha Satyamivasidu Vayam Satasikotdhuta Sivambu Bindabihi Vimrudyamana Grushemisha Pavitaham. And oh my dear Lord, when you are just growing like that and shaking your hair, at the time all this water, the water fall on our bodies, even though we are purified, now we are more purified, or inclusive of all our planet systems. So that water has fallen throughout the universe in all planets. That is, every planet is now completely purified along with all the sages and everyone, Brahman, everyone. Savai bata brastamatihi tavaishate yah karmanam param apara karmanah yad yogamaya guna yoga mohitam vishwam samastam bhagavan videhisham. But people do not understand your activities are very wonderful. They are karmanam param apara karmanah. But people with the brastamatihi, their mind has been bewildered. It is attracted to the material things. Yadyogamaya guna yoga mohitam vishwam samastam bhagan videhisham. So, O mighty Lord, show your mercy on all our conditioned souls. Likewise, the Lord has lifted, the sages have glorified the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of the Sukara. And then, Iti upasteyamano aso munibihi brahmavadibihi sarile sukrakrantu upadatta vitamanim. In such a way, he lifted and then he touched the earth with his hooves and then he made the earth to float on the water. Saitam bhagan urvim visvaksena prajapatihi rasaya lelaya unitam apsunyase eoparihi. After the earth has floating on the water, with his pastime, he made floating like that. He injected his energy, his potency into the Mother Earth, and then he left to his abode. Yayu Harihi. Yayevam yetam harimedaso harehe katam subhadram kataniyamainaham shrinvita bhaktya shraveta voshitam janardhanasya suhridi prasidati. Whoever hears this one and both Katam Subhadram Katanihimainaha, it is all auspicious. Shrinvita Bhaktya Shraveta Voshtam, whoever hears and speaks, Janardhanasya Sukhri Prasidati, he will be very pleased. Kona Maloke Purushabda Sarvit Purakatanam Bhagvat Kata Sudam Apiya Kannanjalipihi Bhavapaham Aho Virajeta Vinanaretaram. So except human beings, whoever, so it is, who doesn't hear about Krishna Katha? This is Varaha Katha. Konamaloke Purusharth Sarvit. It will give all Dharma, Dharma, Moksha, everything. Purakatanam Bhagavad Katha Sudam. And whoever drinks this Katha, Apiya Karnanjalpi Bhavapaham, their material things will be completely eradicated out. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshan. So this will be Bhavapaham, they will be removed. Aho Virajeta Vinanaretaram. Who doesn't listen to this katha unless he is not a human being? Likewise, the Lord has lifted his pastime. Namo namaste akile. So this is once again they are glorifying. After that, now you have lifted, so now we will carry out all our activities perfectly. एवमेतं हरिमेत्सो हरेः कथं सुभद्रं कथनीयमायिनः शृण्वीत भक्त्या श्रवेत वोष्ठं जनार्दनस्य सुहृदि प्रसीदति. So the Lord is very happy here by hearing, by when we are discussing about his pastime of Yajna Purusha, Sukadeva or Varahadeva's appearance day. So today is Varahadeva's appearance. Okay, we shall quickly enter into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. So just wanted to bring out that to here. Otherwise, you don't get a chance to hear at all. Okay, that is from the events perspective. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so Sukadeva Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj about the perfection of human life. So at the end of everyone's life, one has to always remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead and completely free from the attachment with the family relations and all related to the human body. So Antakale tu Purusha Agate Gatsadvasaha. Chinjad asangasestreena spruham deheshu yechitam. Chinjad asangasestreena spruham dehe anuyechitam. All related to the bodily things. Likewise, Sukadeva Goswami spoke to Parikshit Maharaj. Now, further he is saying how he needs to live. So when he has to leave the home and he need to sit in the lonely place, and every day he has to take bath and then start controlling all his senses. Likewise, he is saying, Gruhat pravito dhiraha punyatidha jalaprataham sucho vivikta asino vidivat kalpitasane. Gruhat pravrajito dhiraha, and whoever lives, he is called dhiraha, who is a self-controlled person. Gruhat pravrijito, in such a way he has to live. So when he is to live, when he understands that his time has come, it is not suddenly he will go on home just like it. It is not like that. Is when he thinks that it is the time for him to leave his body. So by the time Gruhat pravrijito dhiraha punyatirtha jalaplutaha. Punyatirtha jalaplutaha, taking bath every day and 3 times a day. Sucho Vivikta Asino, with cleanly, and he is sitting with purified. Sucho Vivikta Asino, in a lonely place. He is sitting properly. Vidivat Kalpitasane, and following the principles. And in such a way, he has to control further. First, he is only his posture is being described at the moment. Gruhat pravjito dheraha punyasiddha jalaplutaha suchau vivikta asino vidivat kalpitasane. So one should leave home and practice self-control. In a sacred place, he should bathe regularly and sit down in a lonely place fully satisfied. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So to prepare oneself for the better next life, one must get out of one's so-called home. The system of Varnashrama Dharma or Sanatana Dharma prescribes retirement from family encumbrances as early as possible after one has passed 50 years of age. Modern civilization is based on family comforts, the highest standard of amenities, and therefore, after retirement, everyone expects to live a very comfortable life in a well-furnished home decorated with fine ladies and children without any desire to get out of such a comfortable home. High government officers and ministers stick to their prize posts until death, and they neither dream nor desire to get out of homely comforts. Bound by such hallucinations, materialistic men prepare various plans for a still more comfortable life. But suddenly, cruel death comes without mercy and takes away the great plan maker against his desire, forcing him to give up the present body for another body. Such a plan maker is thus forced to accept another body in one of the 8.4 million species of life, according to the fruits of work he has performed. In the next life, the persons who are too much attached to family comforts are generally awarded lower species of life on account of sinful acts performed during a long duration of sinful life. And thus, all the energy of the human life is spoiled. In order to be saved from the danger of spoiling human form of life and being attached to unreal things, one must take warning of death at the age of 50, if not earlier. The principle is that one should take it for granted that the death warning is already there, even prior to the attainment of 50 years of age. And thus, at the stage of life, one should prepare himself for a better next life. The system of Sanatana Dharma institution is so made that the follower is trained for the better next life without any chance that human life will be spoiled. The holy places all over the world are meant for residential purposes of retired persons getting ready for better next life. Intelligent persons must go there at the end of life, and for that matter, after 50 years of age, to live a life of spiritual regeneration for the sake of being freed from family attachment. which is considered to be the shackle of material life. One is recommended to quit home just to get rid of material attachment, because one who sticks to family life until death cannot get rid of material attachment. And as long as one is materially attached, one cannot understand the spiritual freedom. One should not, however, become self complacent simply by leaving home or by creating another home at holy place, either lawfully or unlawfully. Many persons leave home and go to such holy places, but due to bad association, again become family men by illicit connection with the opposite sex. The illusory energy of matter is so strong that one is apt to be under such illusion at every stage of life, even after quitting one's happy home. Therefore, it is essential that one practice self control by celibacy without the least desire for sex indulgence. For a man desiring to improve the condition of his existence, sex indulgence is considered suicidal or even worse. Therefore, to live apart from family life means to become self-controlled in regard to all sense desires, especially sex desires. The method is that one should have a duly sanctified sitting place made of straw, deerskin, and carpet, and thus sitting on it, one should chant the holy name of the Lord without offense, as prescribed above. The whole process is to drag the mind from material encasements and fix it on the lotus feet of the Lord. This simple process alone will help one advance to the highest stage of spiritual success. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this paragraph is so beautiful. There are so many takeaway points in this, and for everything is attachment, that is detachment from the family life, that happens only when he leaves at the age of 50 years, or as soon as before that also, if he is completely self-realized. And it is especially it is the sex indulgence, he must be completely free from it. And in the other parts of the Bhagavatam said that is a suicide more dangerous than the suicide. So that is the and the body of a woman is the Lord's creation, illusory creation, just to bewilder the people. It is the and Krishna says it is my feminine feature. I am also feminine feature of the woman. So we need to be very careful about that one. So here, Sukadeva Goswami is warning, one should leave home and practice self-control in a sacred place. He should bathe regularly and sit down in a lonely place, duly sanctified. So that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we shall quickly enter into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is a letter to Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. Can I request to the allocated devotee? Apologies for a few minutes. Hare Krishna. Jahna Kanya Mataji is today.
I'm on the phone. I can't see it. Well, you can try. Am I due today?
Tuesday, Mataji.
All right. Hare Krishna. Sorry. I've got problem with my Wi-Fi. You can put it on. Let's have a look. See if I can see it.
I can request other devotees if you.
Yes, please do. Yeah. On this occasion, I can stand in for them later.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you very much.
Can I request any other devotees?
I'll read, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
My dear Kishore Dakashaji, please accept my blessings. I am so glad to receive your letter dated 25th of December 1969, addressed to Boston and now redirected here. I have come to Los Angeles on 29th Timor. I am living in a very nice house for which they are paying $600 per month. The house is very calm and quiet and quite suitable for my work. And two devotees are always engaged to assist me. I go every morning for a walk in the nice neighborhood called Beverly Hills. So everything is all right here. Temperature, atmosphere, facility by Krishna's grace. The temple here is also well managed. Every day they are going to perform Sankirtan on the streets twice, and on the average they are collecting not less than $200 daily. So our only means of substance is Krishna's grace, and all other Krishna's grace, and all our needs and fulfilled by the Lord. I am getting reports from all other centers that all of them are selling back to Godhead every day from 50 to 400 copies per day, according to the importance of the local situation. Now, so far, London is concerned. I have received news from Mukunda that they are also collecting on the average of 50 pounds daily. So by the grace of Krishna, London has now got a nice building in a nice quarter, a nice temple, and a nice Indian friend like you. I'm so glad for your assurance that you shall all combinedly do your utmost to spread Krishna consciousness movement from one corner to the other in England. Please do it. Perhaps you know that we endeavor in the locality, and they want 80,000 pounds. That house I have seen, and most probably you might have seen also. It is quite suitable for our purpose, but at the present moment we have no money. That Mr. Banarsi, who is an Indian industrialist in London, and lives near the Ajivai's house, promised some help. Now he is out of his station in the India, and he is expected to come back by the month of March. He assured me that when he come back, he would collect at least 200,000 pounds to help me in the connection. I do not know his Indian address, but somehow or other, if you can send me, I can keep myself in connect with him, so that when he come back, all of you together take his help in raising the fund. Mukunda separately in this connection. So far, approaching the Indian community, you may do so with an appeal that Krishna consciousness movement is so nice that by its propagation, there would be no more any other scent of ascent, and that will be perfect position of the human society. Being influenced by the movement, nobody shall now remain a Hindu, Christian, Mohammedan, or a Buddhist like that, but everyone should become servant of Krishna by the simple method of chanting his holy name. Krishna is the Supreme Father, and he claims all living entities in all forms and species of life as his son. So why not take that philosophy and practically see how the followers are feeling happy on the base? Have got to convince all the section of human society and induce them to come to Krishna consciousness. London is a great city, perhaps most important metropolis in the world. Many people visit every year. So combined together, Englishman and Indian should erect such a nice institution that such a nice institution there that people from all part of the world may take advantage of this. Now, this is the program before you, and you can further develop it with sincere service and great devotion. Regarding your Tuesday class at the at the palace, you can continue. It is an sub branch of Krishna ISKCON Radha Krishna temple. The procedure should be exclusively for the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra or singing other songs just like Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, and nothing more. Demigod worship is in your house, or thinking a demigod as a equal to Narayana or Krishna should be stopped altogether. Actually, that is not the fact. Special stress should be given on the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, or Srimad Bhagavatam. In the Bhagavad Gita edition, you will find a peculiarity that that in places of Krishna they have mentioned Paramatma or Param Paramisvara or Parameshwara. Is it Parameshwara? Yeah, or like that. This expression more or less indication of impersonalism. Therefore, when Bhagavad Gita should be recited, always read Krishna. This transcendental word should be mentioned. You may continue your Tuesday class. Both you and your wife should decorate your foreheads with Uddhaputra Tilaka. I have seen the letter of Srinath Das Krishna. In future, do not enter into much correspondence with him. Now, you have got a very great responsibility to push the Krishna consciousness movement above everything. You are a sincere soul. You were in search of after proper guidance. I can assure you to do this service for your advanced realization of Krishna consciousness, which is the highest achievement and perfectional stage of human life. I hope your wife and children are enjoying good health and offer them my blessings. Your ever Rulusha, S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Hari Bol.
Right. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any take your points, Prabhuji?
Yeah, 2-3 points, Prabhu. One very important point is Srila Prabhupada said, whichever way we should, all religion, all from the all over the world people, we should approach anyone and everyone to bring them in Krishna consciousness and give them the Krishna consciousness philosophy so that they become happy in life. That's one point. And other point was what I gathered is demigods. Like we should never compare demigod as a Lord Krishna or Narayana. Just 2 points I gather from there. Horrible.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other comments, dear devotees? Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I did not get some point here, said you have to demigod and then that is not a fact. So I didn't understand that. Like, you know, they said like something down. Yeah, stop. You should, Krishna should be stopped altogether. Actually, this is not the fact.
Yes, Mataji, yeah. Should be stopped altogether. Yeah.
Actually, that is not a fact. So what that
Yeah,
means?
it is not a fact. Yeah.
So you just have to just not to do anything like that.
So here at this point, demigod worship in your house or thinking demigod as equal with Narayana or Krishna should be stopped altogether. Actually, that is not. So here, proper. So special stress should be given on chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, or Srimad Bhagavatam. So this. So I think there are. It is a gradual elevation. Like for example, neophytes, we can immediately ask them. We cannot immediately ask them to stop demigod because they are attached to it. Some of the families they have got their family deities, so they cannot give up immediately. But they have to be given the knowledge that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Though they are worshipping some demigods, so but parallelly they can while they get the knowledge on Krishna consciousness, chant Hare Krishna, then immediately purified and gradually they will leave all the demigod worship. So that is what I understand from these points.
Yes. Yes.
When Bhagavad Gita should be recited, always read Krishna. This transcendental word should be mentioned. In that way, you may continue your Tuesday class, but both you and your wife should decorate your foreheads with Uddha Punda Tilaka. Uddha Punda Tilaka. So this is gradual elevation, but we cannot, for example, neophyte devotees are coming, they're attached to their own way of worshipping. So we cannot immediately ask that you stop everything, then no one will come. So possibly that is the reason Prabhupada is saying that is not a fact.
That's right, Prabhu. I think I gather that myself. It's not the fact because they're practicing it, and in fact, it leads them to Krishna anyway. So,
Yes.
Yeah, Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Due to time conscious. So any other points, dear devotees? I shall conclude and continue with further japa.
Hare Krishna. And Mataji, I think, to reassure you, I think it's also saying that it's not a fact that it's in written Sanskrit. You know, it's not evidence to show, but it's advisable because demigods is not God, it's not Krishna. They're not gods, they're demigods. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. And from the announcements point of view, so that Zoom account is now paid, and also the rest of the amount also Lakshmi has been transferred to the temple for the Goshala service. So that are the updates, and I shall share later on that statement.
There we go.
Hare Krishna. Okay, I shall conclude and continue with further japa.
Prabhu, can you remind me what that Bhagavatam verse was? Because I'm not regular following where we are at.
So today's verse number is 16, second canto.
Second canto, yes, 16.
Yes, second canto, chapter 1, and verse number 16.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much. Haribo, I want to look at it again. Thanks.
Thank you, Mataji. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव वैष्णवेभ्यो
नमो नमः.
अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद
की जय.
की
जय.
Hare Krishna, conscious day, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare